Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Just did a 2 hour 17-minute lardy video and it's stuck limited, so I'm doing another one in the hopes that I'll have something to put up for Friday, today. 3:33 again. Look, you tell me by the number that everything I want's coming my way. When? How much longer is it going to take? Anywho, live, the Lorry Show, probably the most boring live ever. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this one. Not. Shall we jump in? Still got a wall full of trinket shites. Shit on a string, as I called it earlier. That's probably why I'm limited. No, I say the F word far too much for shit to stop me. My son, Travis, was saying that maybe the automated words might have done something because someone he watched got done, and it turns out they said he said the N-word and he hadn't, and when he looked at the annotations it says that he said the N-word and he didn't say anything even remotely like it. So who knows what's going on. I do wish they'd have humans doing it instead of AI. It'd make more sense. But anyway, if I turned it down.
Wow, someone got on. That was fast. You guys are waiting.
You're supposed to be ready waiting for them, not the other way round.
You're waiting and waiting. Hello, Liz. I don't even know why I'm on. I have nothing to say. Hi, Lori. Hi, Love for Makeup. Hi, Pamela.
Well, let them pick a topic then.
Bonjour, Muriel. Love from India. Wow, that's a long way away.
Sucky git.
Oh, I have such a crashing headache. I'm just mentally exhausted.
You're a joy to watch.
The title says it's going to be boring. I don't know why I'm doing a live. I don't even know why. I'm just I don't know, bored. Just trying to occupy my mind. Mary. Okay, I'll bore you. This is a beauty blender by NYX. Came in a 3-pack, 3 different sizes.
No, that's a makeup sponge by NYX. A beauty blender is a beauty blender.
Really, really like it. I hope so, Lori Adams. I don't know. I'm really pissed off that I went for a job interview. I'm almost tempted to call the dentist. Hi, CJ. And complain about the girl who interviewed me, who was the receptionist, because it was a colossal, thank God it wasn't far. It was just a colossal waste of time. I had sent over my resume with a cover letter that said my salary requirements, the range. And I got an email back saying we can't open your resume. Everyone else can open the resume, but they couldn't open it, so I sent it again. And then she called and she said, this girl who I couldn't hear, she was muffled and she had an accent, so I had to keep saying to her, I'm sorry, you're very muffled, I can't hear you. She said, do you have any front desk dental experience? And I said, no. And I said, but you can see from my resume, that I've been in this industry for many, many years, a lot of transferable skills. And so she said, okay, well, can you come in today or tomorrow? Which one's better? So I said, okay, I'll come in tomorrow. Hi, Cole. So I got all dressed. It's good though, because I'm supposed to go out tonight, but right now I don't even feel like it. And I went in and I said, I am here to
How can you afford to go out if you haven't got the rent? Asking for a friend.
see Nikki. She had to text me the name of the dental company and the address because you could not hear her on the phone. And I said, hi, I'm Lori Langer. I'm here to see Nikki. So she said, oh, that's me. And then she did one of these handshakes. Like, hi. Ugh, don't even shake my hand if you can't shake a hand. What the fuck was that? That was like somebody that's half living. And then gave me an application. And I said, so do I need to fill the whole thing out even though you have my resume? She said, we weren't able to open it. So I said, really? I said, I've sent it to so many places. It's a Word document. I wonder why you can't open it. She said, do you have it on your phone? Maybe you can send it. So I did, and she got it. She goes, okay, I've got it. I said, do you still want me to fill out the paperwork? Yes. Which was one of those stupid applications. And I didn't even bother. Like, I just fill it out the way that I want to fill it out. Because they just need something for record. Like,
And you wonder why you never get the job. Does she ever watch these things back and listen to herself? Yeah, but what am I saying? She's an arc. She's always right, isn't she?
in case of emergency, if I'm not even getting the job, why do they need my case of emergency? That should be, when you get the job, there should be an employee profile. Then you fill it out. But I filled it out like just basic, like with the dates and the company I worked for, not the address and not this much room for responsibilities. And it didn't matter. Gave it to her, and so she sat in the waiting office with me. Now, it was a nice, clean, very small dental office. There was no music playing
Good.
in the waiting room, which seemed weird. It was in a strip mall with signs saying walk-ins welcome. But I still go with an open mind, people. Those that think,
What does it matter what it says so long as you're getting paid to sit on your hole at reception? Honestly, you're never fucking happy.
I'm only looking for a certain amount of pay, a certain amount of miles from my house, a certain whatever. I go with an open mind. I'm very, very, very flexible.
No, you're not.
So she said, so then she says again, do you have any experience in a dental office? I said, no, but but if you read over my resume, I wouldn't have any problem getting up to speed very quickly. She said, what kind of pay are you looking for? So I said, well, I'm very flexible. What's your pay range? She said, well, we start everyone off at $14 an hour, and then if we see that you're doing well, you get $15. Hi, Bobby. I don't know who you are, but whatever. So I said, how many hours is it? And she's like, I said, is it full time? Yes. But it's Monday through Thursday. So I said, okay, so how many hours? So she said, well, 8 hours a day, so 32. So I said, well, that's not really what I call full time, but hi, Lourdes. So I said, yeah, that's way, I said, I put in my cover letter what my salary requirements were. She said, I know, but you don't have any experience in a dental office.
Fair.
And I said, and I'm really looking for full time. So then I said, but maybe if you wanted someone part time, I'm boring today. My life isn't boring. For a YouTube video, it's boring. I said, well, if maybe you wanted part time. So she said, oh, you could do part time? Yes, they're falsies. Third day wearing them. So I said, well, yeah, are you open nights, weekends? She said, no, we close at 6. So she said, but you could work here Monday through Thursday and then get another job Friday and the weekend.
And you're shaking your head because?
I'm not wearing any eyeshadow. I know, and I'm just so pissed off. These are the people that they have hiring. I really, really, and then somebody wrote me somewhere, and I want to punch them in the throat. That's going to be my new thing. I want to punch them in the throat, saying something. I don't even know where it was said, but like, maybe it's not a good idea if you put this on your social media. No, I'm not working there. They don't know. I don't tell anybody I'm on social media.
You don't have to.
So I don't really care. I don't care.
All they have to do is Google your name, stupid.
I don't even care. Hey, Sandy. I know I will get the job that's right for me, but I need a job yesterday. That's the problem. Then I had an phone interview for a very small private practice physical therapy office with a absentee owner who called me last night from Tucson, and he didn't know how to interview either because he never.
It's always everybody else's fault but yours, isn't it, Lardy? They just don't know what they're doing. All these people with their own businesses. How did they ever manage that then?
I had to like interrupt and sell myself. All he did was tell me about the.
He was telling you about the job and about the company, and you interrupted him to tell him all about you. And you wonder why you didn't get that job either. Fuck's sake.
The job, and that his wife, and that she started it, and then but he runs it, and they're absentee when they moved, and then she broke her hip, so she's been rehabilitating herself. But da 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 da.
Maybe, as you were going for a physiotherapist's office for people after accidents and injuries and operations and things, he was maybe fishing to see if you had the right kind of empathy for that job. And you went, yeah, but me. And he was like, yep, no.
He's like, and your resume, I don't know if we could pay you what you want. So I said, well, what's the pay range? And he told me, and I said, that's what I'm looking.
Pardon
Hi,
me.
Booty Boo. I said, that is my salary requirements. He wouldn't be a boss. So he's like, really? He was shocked. He thought I should be asking for much more.
Until he met you. Or did he
So
meet
we
you
talked
ever?
a while, and I told him, I mean, they still do scheduling. The scheduling of their patients is on paper, like a scheduling book. But okay, I'm still open minded. So I drove by today.
What is wrong with doing it by a book? I take it you do know how to write and put a name in a column at a time for a fucking physiotherapist. Mr. Jones, 4 o'clock. It's hardly rocket science. Your problem is what exactly? Jeez. And she wonders why she never gets the job. The fuck? I wouldn't employ her if she was the last person in the fucking queue.
And I went in and introduced myself, and yeah, total old school, but I'm still open. So I went in and I said, hi, I spoke with last night, and I just wanted to take a look and see what the office looked like. It was nice, but I'd be like all alone, basically, sitting behind a.
It's work! Which bit of you're there to do a job flies over your head? It doesn't matter if you're sat in the basement in a cupboard. God. Does she ever listen to this? All her fucking minions are there going, oh, it's so unfair, isn't it? Like, do they even listen to what she's saying at all?
Reception desk, like, a window, no glass, but just a window. So a little, like, 4x4, a desk, and a wall, and then the window where people come in.
Yeah, and?
All by myself. The pay is actually really good. And so the woman who was there, she's part-time. She used to be a patient. She didn't have any experience at all with coding or anything, that was like his only concern, that I didn't have experience with coding. And I said, medical coding. He said, but it's very basic. It's, scheduling. And she showed me the scheduling book. And the weird thing about it is, okay, hi, Janine. So each column was for a different physical therapist.
Yeah.
And each one comes in, they only have like 4 physical therapists, and some are in Mondays and Wednesdays, some are in Tuesday, like that. And so let's say the first one was Amy, and then Betty, and then Joe, okay? And they had their patient's name. Hi, Nona. And then all of Betty's were highlighted in purple, her patient. And then always, and then they all went the same way. Each page, it was always Amy, Betty, and Joe.
So
Amy's were all highlighted and written in pencil, but highlighted in pink. Betty's were all written in pencil, but highlighted in yellow. And all Joe's were written in blue. Hey, John!
fuck's sake.
It's Lori! So she said, so all you have to do is.
It's your friend who's outside your apartment and you're shouting, hey Joe, and then you still had to say it's Laurie. But they're your friend. Okay.
Erase it if they cancel. So I said, well, why isn't just the top? Why are they color coded? Each patient. So she said, I don't really know. Somebody did it like that a long time ago, and I guess that's how they continue to do it.
What does it matter?
I could, but I don't think they want to, because this guy is elderly. Like, that's my concern, that he's going to die very soon. He sounded really old. He referred to himself as geriatric. Hi, Krista. Um, and then this woman said, so I said, well, so how, was it easy for you to pick up the job? She said, yes, except at home I use a Mac, and here it's so I said, a PC. She said, yeah, and you have to use a mouse. So you have to move the mouse and click and write something. And he's concerned. Not concerned, but this is who he hired, a patient that had no background, but my background, which he thought he couldn't even afford. Don't eat that. What are you eating? They should hire me on this. Like, he should have hired me sight unseen. Hi, sweet whiskey.
Did you ever stop to think that that woman might see your video and you're taking the piss out of her? And so what if they're still in the dark ages, writing in pencil in a book? Who cares? If you get the job, you can then say, would you like me to modernise this for you? No, fine, okay, I can write in a book. What is the problem with you? What is your major malfunction? That's what I want to know.
And then the physical therapy place that I went to when I had my physical therapy, I had run into him. I know, Krista. I ran into him on a Friday to give my resume, and I said, he's looking for a receptionist. I don't know if I want to work there. I will die. I will shrivel up and die in a place like that. I'll be all by myself.
It's work. See, this is what I want it. I just want it so I can meet people. So you can fuck ass about, not do the job, not listen to what you're there for. And that's why after 2 months at the dent shop, you got fucking kicked out the door because you hadn't learned anything because you'd been too busy fucking around talking to people instead of doing the actual job. All by myself.
It's not dynamic at all. Some days they
So?
have 4 patients, other days they have 17. Like, it's just paperwork, starting new people's files. The only thing that's good about it is 2 things. Hi, Colleen. Is it's close by and the pay is good.
That'd have sold it to me.
Then, so my physical therapist office, I gave him my resume and I told him my situation, and he knows me.
Which is why he doesn't want to give you the job.
Hi, Orly. And that was almost 3 or 4 weeks ago. Haven't heard from him.
We have visitors. Hang on.
Thank you, sweet.
Remember to turn the mic back on, stupid. And we're back.
I could take it until I got something better, but that's really not fair to do to somebody that sits and trains you. And it's not even going to be, I haven't been offered it. So first I have to meet with the head physical therapist. Then he and his wife are coming in to town in a week and a half. And if I take it, I'm working 8 to 5. How do I interview for other places? When do I interview for other places?
I knew it was going to do that. I just knew it because I'd left it on pause for so long. Doesn't this just sound like someone who doesn't want to work at all? Can you imagine the amount of years her mother's been listening to that bollocks off her? Oh, they don't know how to interview and blah de blah de blah blah. Someone else would be like, that's a cushy little job. Sat in a box, writing things down in pencil.
So then I
Grateful wench.
and each one comes in. Guy is elderly. Like, run into him, and he knows me until I got something better. And if I take it, I'm working 8 to 5. How do I interview for other places? When do I interview for other places? Mr. Margarita is, he's in San Francisco. It depends, Lychee Nut. Yes, like I might go a little bit down on salary to be in the right environment, because if it's a full-time job, that's where my life is going to be. So I would go, I'm flexible. That's the thing. For the right job, if it was close.
For the right job, I'm flexible. I'm not flexible in the general meaning of the word flexible. It's my word, flexible, like empath and shingles and all the other words that are different for you.
Close by, and it was a little less money, I would have, I still am going to do Scentsy. I still sell jewelry. Then, and if there's room for growth within the position, if there's room to maybe get more salary, then yes. If they have benefits, this place has no benefits. So my physical therapist, I cannot believe that he's ghosting me.
I can.
Hey, Clinique. And one of the things that I read on monster.com was how to know some red flags. And if an employer ghosts you, it's a red flag. And the fact that he knows me, and I know that he likes me because I can go there for free. I can go to this physical therapy office, my physical therapy office, for free and use their equipment. And that he didn't get back to me. I know it's because either his wife who does the hiring, or they're not sure what they want or whatever, but to not call me back is just horrible. Especially since I know him, and word of mouth is so important.
Oh, isn't it though?
Well, I would take a job that didn't have benefits if it paid enough, and then I would just get my own.
No, you wouldn't. You'd
So
waste it on tequila. Lip
There's
gloss.
a lot of
Eyelashes.
she was wearing black jeans that had the rips, and then high heels that made the clicking sound on the ground.
But I thought you liked shoes that made the clicky sound.
And I don't know where she was from, but she had an accent.
So?
I'm just painting a picture. I'm not saying the fact that she had an accent, but she must have been like 22. I think there's one dentist there. Another place that, like, I would just pull my hair out. Then I think, maybe it would be good, maybe I not being around people and just doing my job and getting paid and not having any stress. It would be a stress-free job at the other physical therapy place. Maybe that would be nice. Maybe in my spare time, because I have no one watching me, if I'm not busy, I could do my Scentsy. I could do YouTube videos, set up a camera and talk to you guys. I don't know. Like,
As soon as you were in there, you'd have been filming. Hi guys, I'm in my office. Yeah, it's not busy today, and this is where I sit, and this is my fluffy pencil case.
I mean, I'd almost love to be a bank teller, except that sometimes you
How could you be a bank teller? You can't do maths. You add up on your fingers.
yeah, could give me freedom, but I have so much freedom now. Sometimes you have to stand. They don't have a chair to sit, and I cannot do a full-time job standing. They also don't pay that well. No, it's not deserted. It's in a shopping center, the physical therapy place. And I don't think they would rob a physical therapy place because there's no cash. Oh. That's not why I wouldn't work at a bank. Because of being robbed. That's like saying I'm not going on an airplane because of being hijacked. I correlate strange things. I'm reading. Okay, bye. I'm reading on a lag time. Thank you for announcing that to everyone, Lychee Nut. Thank you. Belle. Annie, there's a lag between when you write and if I turn away and a comment goes and I missed it, I miss it.
I don't know how you miss them.
Oh, look.
Scroll. They go up the side of the page. You just scroll up again if you've... I don't know what her problem is. Is that too much work to put your hand over and scroll up and see what it was you'd missed?
Who it is. I know I said it. I said it to one person, but now you're announcing it on YouTube. You are announcing it. And I don't know if they allow visible tattoos. And I'm terrible counting money. I'm not good with
No, you're
like
not good at counting at all.
It's okay, Lychee Nut. I still love you.
Which is why you
Yeah,
wouldn't go for a fucking job in a bank in the first place. Why would you even think of doing that job when you can't add up and take away without using your fingers? I give up.
And the pay is terrible.
In a bank?
Do you know, yesterday I went to that event with Pom Pom? There's no such, oh my God, Clinique, seriously, I don't need any advice. Please don't give me advice. Tattoo parlors here do not have front desks, and they certainly do not have benefits and pay what I'm asking for. But I would do it part-time, totally, but they don't have front desks. The event I went to last night with Pom Pom was at the Ritz. And the guy that parked my car for free, they park your car for free, so if anybody's going to get on me because I paid for valet parking, they park your car for free if you're part of the Yap Club or whatever. Ritzy. They all had tattoos. Pom Pom is my dog. They all had tattoos, but they had them, like, one guy was wearing like a beige sleeve, so I knew he had a tattoo underneath because you could see a little. Another guy had it on both legs. So when I went to pick up my car, I said to him, so you can't stop growling at her. She's your sister. You be nice, girl. That's her bed. It's her bed. So I said, so you can't have visible tattoos even as a, car attendant.
Even as a lowly valet parker, I mean, what sort of a job is that? Do you know how fucking rude that sounds?
So I said, so he said, so he said, yeah, he said, but, so I said, yeah, because I would love to work at the Ritz in some capacity. He goes, no, your hand tattoo is fine. That's totally fine. That would be fine. It's the sleeve, I guess. But boy, was that place nice. They had, Pom Pom and I, okay, so we walked outside to the back. And you guys should go on my Instagram. I'm going to show you some pictures. Mom, you have you toy.
What, the deflated cucumber?
It's like hard for me to breathe. I just feel so depressed.
Comes on really quick, doesn't it?
No, I hate corny jokes. Sorry, I'm not in the mood. I'm trying not to cry.
You were fine 2 seconds ago.
Hang on a second. The best deal is buying the 6 bars for $30 because then you get one free. And there are 8 cubes in a bar. Each bar lasts approximately 150 hours. It will never
How long has she been selling Scentsy and she doesn't know how many squares there are in a packet?
evaporate. When it stops smelling, that's how you know when to change the wax.
The only wax that evaporates is on a candle. So why do you keep saying that? It's not a candle, is it?
Sorry guys, I'm not watching. Those are necklaces that I make. They're not dream catchers. They're handmade, beautiful trinket necklaces that I make.
Shit on a string.
And that's how I display them. Okay, so.
By hammering nails into the wall of my rented apartment and hanging them on the wall, rather than putting them in a jewellery case or a nice little bag so they're kept dust free and clean. No.
Pom Pom has a pom pom. Pom Pom has a pom pom. Hey, did you? Is this your pom pom? Take it, baby. You don't want it anymore?
She's frightened of you.
You shouldn't be complaining about anything at this point if you're strapped for cash and are almost homeless, as you told everyone last week. That dentist. Oh, Look, baby. Pom Pom is a Pomapoo, half Pomeranian, half poodle. I want to hear what that person said. I missed it. I know. And she stole that Pom Pom. That Pom Pom was a keychain or a purse decoration. And then Gucci got a hold of it, and it was Gucci's, and Pom Pom took it away. And now Gucci doesn't even play with any toys. I want to see what they said.
So scroll up then, I'd love.
I missed part of all of what they're saying. I should, you should, this, that, that dentist. You should take it if you're so strapped.
Yeah, you should.
You are so fucking smart. You are so smart. What are you doing home watching me? You sad, sad, pathetic soul. That's making a total fool. Leeching Nut, I knew what you meant. Total fool out of herself. Keep going. Keep
Oh, and you're
going.
not
We're
making a
laughing
fool
at
out of
you. You're
yourself.
getting us entertainment. Love how people have all the answers. Pamela, if I didn't know, I would think that if I didn't know you, I could think that was a mean comment, but I don't think it is. Just want to show you guys this. I posted this on my...
Right, you'd know a mean comment if it was mean. Is it mean or is it not? Is it how you're reading it or how they're saying it? Which? You decide what's mean. So if you don't know if it's mean or not, it's probably not. Fuck's sake.
My Instagram. Look at this. This is one of the this is the crystal warmer. It's so beautiful. It's blue with green and purple, and the top fits on it
I should think the top would fit on
a
it.
certain way, and it's got the Edison bulb, which is a 45-watt bulb, so it really glows and throws an amazing scent. So anyway, I was just looking through my pictures that I wanted to show you. So this is a lamp, just one of many that was in the Ritz, and it's all selenite. See, so that's the lamp. There was tons of them, and I took a close-up. Selenite, a selenite lamp. Selenite is a stone that cleanses, so it cleanses other stones. You can put, like, buy a slab of selenite, and you put your crystals on it, and it cleanses the energies from those stones. I know there were so many of them. And then they had these huge glass vases that were tilted. No, wait, were they tilted? No. They stood up straight, and they had water, and then they had these tight bouquets of tons of roses, like this big of roses, in a tight bouquet, and so they were all at an angle, sticking out, so just the ends were in the water in a huge vase. Hi, Patty.
Anyone else confused? A vase always has water in it, and it's always the bottom of the flower stem that sits in the water. I have no idea what you're trying to explain.
I didn't take pictures of that, but I did take pictures
Maybe you
of
should
like
have. Would have made
the
more
golden
sense.
it's the Ritz-Carlton. Look, they have a golden. This wasn't for the dog event. This was in the beginning of when you drive into the Ritz-Carlton. All golden utility things. So that's a gold hydrant. They had a gold electric box. Let's see. Look at, I took a picture of all the beautiful different dogs. So look at that. Poodle is groomed.
Yeah, look at them, all groomed and happy and clean. And then you're going with a rat on a string. Sorry, Pom Pom, but that you couldn't be bothered getting properly groomed, and you go to the Ritz-Carlton. But I'm surprised they let her in.
This one is like a Pomeranian, but has a black head. Yeah, let me go through the individual ones and just show you real quick. So as you pull in, it said Yappy Hour and hotel guests. I just feel bad for her. Thank you for joining us for Yappy Hour. We kindly suggest no soliciting, because I was thinking, wow, I wonder if like pet groomers are here. Look at that. I tried to...
No, more like I was thinking, wow, all these people with money, I could sell them Scentsy.
Get Pom Pom in front of the sign. The Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel Yappy Hour. How cute. Look at the sky. This is where I live. That's what it looks like every day. I can't remember when it rained. That
Um, the sky's everywhere, not just where you live.
and they showed you how to get there, so they were like the paw prints throughout, like over the tennis courts and everything. And then this is me and Pom Pom walking.
Yeah, you had to film it because it's such a fucking novelty for Pom Pom to be out of the house and on a lead and walking anywhere.
Look at her prancing. She walks like a little. If Pom Pom had a song, it would be. And all the proceeds for everything went to like a home, like some, I forget, some.
Yeah, I've forgotten. Because I'm such an empath. And I'd remember the charity that they'd chosen. Whatever.
Dogs for veterans or something. So, okay, and then
Was that HRH's mum and dad by any chance?
they had food. I did get a portobello burger with no cheese.
With the rent money, I assume.
Drink. And then, oops. And then this is me.
No, is it really?
Because she was just like, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. And she kept jumping on my knees, which really hurts. She hears herself. Pom Pom wasn't smiling, she was just breathing like this.
You want to play with that dog?
That dog wanted to play. Pom Pom wanted none of it.
Poor dog wants to play, and you're just being very unsociable.
Because she hasn't been socialised with other fucking dogs. She never goes out. It'd be like throwing someone who didn't know how to swim in a pool and expecting them to get on with it, for the love of God.
She wanted no part of it. Okay, then, look at this. It wasn't windy, it just sounds like that. That's like all hot stones by a fire pit. It was like magnificent. Hi, Maisie, Daisy.
Boston, no.
Yeah, people. Would you move back to Boston?
No effing way.
Look at this.
Yeah, but you don't go there.
They were dancing or something. It was. Oh, I got a beer. Because all the proceeds went to something. Let me see.
Yeah,
Look at this view.
because all the proceeds went to something or other.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. There. It's just, it made me feel so happy. It made me feel like if I'm going to be homeless, I want to be homeless here. Just, and the way the ocean was
Was what?
just, like, it doesn't even look like it's the United States, and this was the other side, looking in the other direction.
No way, really?
And then that's us. And someone said, oh, Pom Pom looks so happy. She wasn't, but she was like, it was like there was music. None of the dogs, I have to just say, it was more for the people because it was a lot
Really?
to take in. Like,
Who didn't go there for Pom
hi,
Pom?
Sherry, see, like, Then they had chicken water. She wouldn't drink any of that. Bacon water. They had vegan water and beef water. Hi, Kristen. Then I sat in the grass. Well, where in California? There's dumpy places in California. Compton, Oakland. It's not all gorgeous. And the cost of living up north is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. So it really depends. Where I live, it's expensive, you know. So I sat on a patch of, it's not real grass either, in the shade, and I gave Pom Pom a little bit of the bun, and then this corgi was just on in front of me, just staring. I love corgis. And I said to the woman, "Oh my God, I love corgis." She had two, and I said, "The shorter the ground, the shorter the legs, the shorter to the ground. I just have a thing for dogs that have like short legs." And she's like, "Thank you for saying that, because so many people are like, why are their legs so short?" I'm like, "Are you serious?" Okay, this one looks like Pom Pom is vicious, and I posted on Instagram. It looks like she's going, but she's not. She's just.
Looks like she's yawning to me.
Thank you, Booty Boo. Look at that. And more dogs. And they had all that, and people had chairs, and then this is Pom Pom and me sitting on the ground.
So you had to bring your own chair, did you?
Yes, but it depends where you come from. Yes, Southern California, but I come from Boston. The cost of living is just as high. Look at that dog. Or if you're in New York City.
Did you ask permission to take all these pictures?
I love Dachshunds. Look at this. Okay, and then...
Did she say I love Dachshunds?
It's a little apricot poodle. Not true what? Sherry Grimes.
You were talking about
I'm talking about Northern California, like Redding. It is crazy. Look at this poodle. I don't...
Bet the owner of that poodle was looking at Pom Pom thinking, you poor dog.
I wouldn't do that to the ears. No. He wanted me to fart on stream, and so I deleted him.
That dog's got
Okay.
what the fuck are you looking at look on its face, and it stopped looking at me, you.
Look at this cutie. All mixed up. I meant really north, where it's cheap. Like Sacramento and up. I was thinking about Redding, California. That area. Look at this dog.
Don't want to look at the dogs.
Pom Pom's not sassy. Look at that face. Like total black. Right, Redding is cheap. That's a fucked up dog, but I love it. You know what I mean? Like, Gucci's going into a paper bag. I used to have a beagle when I was very little.
What's wrong with the dog? That's a fucked up dog. He talks very highly of you, apparently.
My mother hated it. Here's another doggy. Look at this. He had a little bow tie. Here's a black and white, I think, poodle. Let me just see. No, it's a mix. There were so many, like, every dog I saw. Bella was a silent dog before Pom Pom.
Too scared to fucking say anything, that's why.
Yeah, but I just want, Sherry, my point was when somebody says California is so expensive, you can't say that. It depends where you live. It's like saying, you can say New York City is so expensive because New York City is so expensive.
But so's
You can't say
California.
Massachusetts is so expensive because there are parts that aren't, but Boston is. That was my only point. And
Aren't.
Southern California, very expensive, but it was a lateral move for me. More poodles, groomed.
Can we stop with the pictures now? It's like going around
Elisa
someone's
Viejo
house.
would be cheaper. I wish I could move there.
You go around someone's house after they've had a holiday and they bore you shitless with their holiday pictures. Nobody cares, Hardy.
It's about... No, you spelled it right. Yes, like Worcester, but it's getting more expensive.
Aww.
Do you remember how many?
See to your fucking animals. Gucci's crying and Pom Pom's growling. What the hell's going on?
Kathy Sterling, how many? What? This dog, I forget what it's called. But it weighed 180 pounds. And it was gorgeous. I tried to... One vial in my lips. You mean, William, you're talking about my microphone? No. Look at that dog. Huge, 180 pounds. And these dogs. Oh, then there was a dog just like Pom Pom. White. Hey, Gucci, stop it! He's ripping up the bottom of the bed. Stop! Hey, stop it right now! He's just tearing up the bottom of the bed.
Give him a scratching post then.
Oh, maybe it was that. Taxes here are much higher than Massachusetts. Like almost 10%. It's ridiculous.
We pay 20%
Manhattan
VAT.
Beach, just right on the beach. Yeah, I would die to live in one of those houses. No.
Always fucking moaning about the price of petrol and the price of this and the price of that. You've no idea how fucking lucky you have it. No idea.
Gucci just likes to rip up the bottom. He's just an ass. So there's Pom Pom, and this was a multi-poo. So Pom Pom's a Pom-a-poo. This was a multi-poo. And all white with the same tail, and Pom Pom was black, so. Then these two met. They're the same dog. Sheepdog? But they weren't from the same owner, so that was cute. And then this little, look at that. They are so comfortable, those Croc shoes. Best thing I ever bought. They were $34.
You paid
Gucci
34
William says hello.
for Crocs.
And the only thing is they stretched a little, even though they're rubber. But so I'm sometimes afraid I'm going to fall because... Or maybe they didn't stretch. Maybe I lost weight. Yeah, I lost weight. And I'm now a size 8.5. I used to be a 9. Look at this. This wasn't even at the dog place. They just... What?
You said you were a 6 in another video. Which is it?
Why doesn't every place paint their hydrants gold? It's so pretty. Oh, and then I had to go to the bathroom. Pom-Pom and I walked through.
You had to go to the bathroom, so you took a photo of yourself in the bathroom. Really? Why? See, these are the things narcs do that normal people would never think of.
The whole lobby with her trotting around. It's a total friendly. It felt so weird for me because I'm just not used to it. Total friendly dog place. Like, so people were coming in and out with their dogs. Oh, hold on. Ugh. I have to turn off the air conditioner. I don't know why it went on. No. Oh, somebody made all.
Because it's on a timer, maybe.
So I felt very uncomfortable letting her walk on the ground because there were restaurants everywhere. So I held her. But the bathroom was beautiful.
There's a woman who never washes her hands. Worried about
And then
Pom-Pom
this was
walking
me
on the
this morning
floor.
before my interview. And let's see. That's what I look like.
Really? You're taking pictures of yourself because?
No, you do have heat. Not plowing, but I have to turn on the heat in the winter. It does get cold here on the bottom floor. And like my air conditioning thing is like $300 a month during the summer.
Why? We can see you! We don't need to see 1,000 pictures.
That's it.
Thank God.
So, thank you, William. This is what I wore. I wore my hair like this. This is the makeup I wore. Thank you, Sherry Baker. I have to say Sherry Baker because there's Sherry C, there's Sherry Baker, there's Sherry... There's another Sherry. She's, yeah. Hey! Nope. There was not a single dog. I was thinking about that too. Because people know their dogs. You know, like I wouldn't have brought Bella.
You never bring Bella anywhere, anyway.
People that tried to pat her or even anything.
I wouldn't have brought Bella. Really? I wouldn't have brought Bella. When have you ever done anything for Bella other than scream at her to lie down, even from when you first had her? You only got her because Lisa D1 had one. And you wanted to copy.
Dog fights. People were so good. Right. Macy Jean. But I was thinking about that. There wasn't even like, you know, most people know their dogs, but sometimes, I don't know, a dog could not, maybe not like another dog. It was just, it's a very well-known event. Lots of people have gone to it. I think that was the last one. There is a Halloween one that I heard.
I wonder what they'd call the Halloween one, because I like that yappy hour. That was funny. Anywho, I'm going to break it here and see if the first half of this gets through and come back and do the second half, and hopefully there'll be a video. Who knows? I don't know what YouTube are playing at. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.